that's what made me feel like in the real life, dripping on sauce in the good life. You shine, I shine, and ain't nobody gonna take mine. I just wanna be a boss. I will never ever fall. I woke up and I'm feeling like a boss right now. I'm gonna hold it down, I swear. I roll up and I'm smelling like a right now. I do this for my rounds, oh yeah. If the squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Yeah. Hey, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Cross move quick like AI. Chain shine bright like daytime. Stack big bread like waist high. I don't do lanes. Little watch out like 2 chains. I done swerved in a new lane. Bang at the crit, do things. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me.
Yo.
Who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. Same squad, same squad, same squad.
I like that. I like those units. Won't get nah. Keep your dark. Right, Keith, why you gonna put on white jerseys when I got on white jerseys? Nah, stay right there. Stay in your white jersey then. I'm going my home jersey. I ain't changed. I mean, my home jersey is like a gray, bro. Okay. I guess it don't matter. All right.
I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me.
Get 4 stacks, get 3 interceptions. I gotta get 3 interceptions to get some XP points. The fuck? Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Ay, 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 ay.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we
Damn,
come to
you
you
moved
from the
to London?
European home of the NFL, London, England. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Brooklyn Beats and our home team. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Real festive looking fucking team we got here. Dang, we got here. Nah, that's me. Scrape and read, buddy.
And he will lose yardage.
Scrape and read. That's me. That's me all day right there.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Excuse me.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey. Hey. Come on, quarterback. Give me one. Give me one, quarterback.
On 2nd down, here's Newton.
Got one.
Oh, the ball comes out on on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Matthews, the intended target, and that takes us from second to third down.
I don't believe in black quarterbacks
going to be a key
no
to this game going
Except
forward.
for
And
Teddy
that time, they
Bridgewater.
were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get
That's
rid of
it.
it. They
I don't
don't have the
respect Cam
Tucker
Newton.
rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up
Motherfucker
on
don't
a
respect
third
the
and
game,
11.
Joe. They ain't got no better.
A shotgun snap for Newton.
Got one.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Good shit,
They were
Amos.
ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they?
Yeah, man,
and
look.
sometimes what happens is
I got
they
a,
know that the defense can take
Jay.
the ball away as they saw the previous week.
He took
Now
a
you
little bit
try
of
too
heat.
hard to not
Bring me.
let them
Oh,
take
there it
away,
is.
and you
Get
force
that block.
yourself into errors. They've intimidated
He
them
took a
in
little
the
bit.
sense.
He's bringing me in here, man, so I got to win
It's
for
a
him,
really
man.
nice 15-yard
You know, you fam-
pickup,
you
and now it's
family,
first
but-
and goal.
But
And
I
now we're
got
seeing early
to
bursts that makes him one
stack
of the
up
leading
these
rushers in the
W's
league.
for him.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision.
He got a couple Happy Harry homos in this league that be hating on shit.
And if that continues,
Yeah, he brought me in as a paid assassin, man. I gotta execute, and I didn't even participate last season, so.
Here's Trubisky to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal.
nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Let's get in here. Let's get some.
Try to punch it
Block
in with
that.
Howard. And he is in the end zone for a
Strong.
touchdown.
Strong, fellas.
Jordan Howard,
strong first drive.
his second touchdown on the season. And his guys have taken a first-quarter
Let me see
lead.
who this was.
Good start to the season
Somebody
for
just
him. He had the
messaged me.
touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right?
Did they
Not
just
sure
did
he
they
can
delete
keep
their
it up
message?
for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of
I
goals.
guess
They all
not.
have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Yeah, but it's tied 31-30. What the
Extra
fuck?
point pretty close to that
Ain't this a
right
dome?
upright, but he does get it to go. And that makes the score 7-0.
This motherfucker got a hidden message. I can't read my message on this motherfucker. Fuck it. Whatever you posted, I can't read it. It's not showing on my YouTube, young fella. I don't know who posted it or, what the message is. So no offense if I don't respond. If it was a positive message. If it was a negative message, you can suck a dead man's dick.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now they get set to head back out here.
And I apologize for not being able to
interception,
respond.
just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive?
go,
Or no,
Keith.
you just throw that out the window?
Let's go,
I
Keith.
think
Where is
you
that?
are. I don't think that there's any way you can run
Where is
back
that?
after
Oh,
that.
good play call. Good play call, boy. Bad one. You should have stayed outside. Yeah, your man sealed off that edge.
Because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Huh? Excuse me.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Get some, fellas.
To throw
Get
on
some.
2nd down is Newton.
Boom.
Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Returning Cam Newton in
It's
the
a gain
check
of
down
4 there,
Charlie.
and it gives him a new set of downs.
Damn. Callahan, you up next.
Ball up to the
Don't disappoint
35 now as they
Don't
come up
disappoint me,
on
Callahan.
1st and 10. This is Lewis. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going, runs like that.
Who did you play last week?
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early.
Shit, that's a screen. Get out there.
Now to throw.
Got him.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
Shit.
No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat.
I don't know who nobody is.
Didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis.
I'm talking about in this league because you want to know.
The defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't
help
TJ
at all. The Giants and Deja Vu and Self Guns is the Jets, the police officer dude.
Here's Newton. And that is incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away.
Back your ass up? Got him.
This is taken at the 10.
Oh, my God.
Nice job.
Terrible cut.
14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now this offense about ready to take over again. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
I'm supposed to get up in that hole.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's go, let's go.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On first down, they run with Howard. And some space here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. So they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Gotta go.
Trubisky with a give to Howard. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Hey, gotta go.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They go counter with Howard. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Move, move, move. Hey, gotta go, gotta go.
On second down, Trubisky. Flush to his right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Darian Stewart. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with the football here to begin quarter number 2. They take over 1st and 10 following the interception. They'll start things on first down to Dion Lewis. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Ziggy Ansah in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Third and long, it's Newton. He's going to go for a big play down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 39. It's a big play there on third down. 41 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They run. This is Lewis. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On third down, that's Lewis. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beef-eaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
And McManus able to put it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their own.
Good, bro.
Drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Get back out.
Now Trubisky. Flushed out right. They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And he finds Safarian Jenkins.
That's supposed to be like a kick route. I guess the other dude was too fast.
The 35.
I tried it.
And a gain there of 11 yards.
One of the advantages of zone defense is I
try to
remember is being
orchestrate.
able to see the
That's one
play
thing I'm working on
develop
for the
in front
other
of you. But
leagues.
the disadvantages,
I'm
when they find those
working on
where they can hit you
orchestrating
with it.
kick
Sometimes
routes,
behind the corner and in front of the
rub
safety,
routes, as
it
they
makes
would
it
call
tough to
them.
defend.
A give to Howard.
Yeah,
Able to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Trubisky will throw. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
What the fuck?
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On first, they go right back to Howard. And he'll take this one down to the 36. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They pitch out to Howard. And
64, you way better than that. The fuck was that?
38. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Get some.
Throwing here, Trubisky.
Yeah, Austin, we're going for this.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
You got to stop it. That's supposed to be a strength.
On 4th down, it's Howard.
Wow.
Going absolutely nowhere.
And he got hurt on it. Good God almighty.
Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field. While the trainers
That's
take a look,
fucking strength,
we'll
fellas.
step aside.
Wow.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on
Invested
first
all that
down.
money in linemen, man. Offensive linemen. Y'all can't give me a yard. We running the whole second half till y'all get it right.
Newton on first down. Over the middle, complete.
Nice adjustment, bro.
And they'll get it up.
You're not even going to drop back in the pocket, huh?
At the 44. Solid way to start the drive.
Okay.
13 yards, picking up the first.
I can dig it. Nice. Hey, look, nice adjustment. Hey, look, I got enough nice adjustment. Nice adjustment. I mean, I got to get pressure up the middle. I'm going to force you out. You ain't got to worry about that. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Newton.
There it is.
Stepping
Shit.
up, he'll try and run. Wow, evasive.
Make a
No.
It gets by him, and now
What
no
is-
daylight. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
You know how some quarterbacks can hot-foot it
Wow.
for big yardage?
Cam's one of them.
Cam is one of them, but I think he thunders for big
Fucking
yardage.
wow,
That is a
man.
big,
I don't even know what to
big
say to
man.
that.
And when he's got the ball in open field, look out.
And that's just a glimpse into why he has
That's
the
two
most
killers
rushing
right there,
touchdowns
man.
by a quarterback in NFL history.
That's two
Yeah, a lot
bona
of people
fide
say
fucking
that's a
killers right
defensive
there,
end
man.
Carrying the football, good luck trying to get him on the
You hear me,
ground.
bro?
So
Two
it's first
killers.
and goal and a great
He just motherfucking, I mean,
opportunity to get
that's
that
Cam
lead
Newton, I
back
guess.
before
Fuck
the
it.
break.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm supposed to say, man. Thanks, Keith.
So we
Thanks,
reach
Keith.
halftime here in a 4-point game. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and
Thanks,
check
bro.
in with
Appreciate
Jonathan
that.
Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, as they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up
that was
past
close.
the 35. A first look at the NFL
me put this
scoreboard
shit
comes
away,
from
man.
down in Arizona. And the 49ers are out to the early lead. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
We are seeing
lose
two
control of this
really
game right
confident
now.
defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
Red, son. Hey, 18. Hey, 18. Hey, 18.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the 3rd. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Here we go, fellas.
They try again with Lewis. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Newton now to throw. Then he hits his man,
Jesus.
Matthews.
Hey, fellas, they got the momentum.
Goes for 24
They still got the momentum.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence.
These motherfuckers
When in
hauling
doubt,
and everything
find
right
your
now.
veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Again, it's Lewis. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion.
That one run by Cam.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
They had to.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make
That will make
adjustments.
sense.
And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They're coming right at you on the scene.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton.
Got it.
And this is going to be incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, 2nd half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he's got room. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And a huge play that
Can I ask a question?
54 yards.
Tariq Cohen is one of the fastest running backs in the NFL. How did this big white country motherfucker run him down
right now? Because is he rewarding himself for a great run, or is he
help
kicking
me
himself
understand
because
that?
He didn't get all the way to the goal line?
But Cam Newton ran away from my whole fucking secondary.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already.
Blue. Gotta go.
The level of fuckery to go on in Madden sometimes, man.
Now Trubisky to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer. Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta. That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Hey, 18. 18.
Here's Trubisky. Caught. Safarian-Jenkins, right side. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Welcome back now
Ohio
here
State
in
scored
London.
again.
As it looks
They
like we
scored
are
in
just
45
about set
seconds.
and ready to begin with the 4th. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Play action. It's Trubisky. And it's caught. Touchdown. Allen Robinson, his first touchdown of the new season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Work for this shit.
Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
They'll start off with a give to Lewis. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Gun. Watch the head. Do something. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I got him. Great.
3rd and 2, Newton. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Now they'll run with Lewis. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of
What time
scrimmage.
on the Marlin game on?
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Here's Newton. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The result, a first down as the quick slant gets him 14. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Bradley Roby, the cornerback, there to make the stop.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The Titans on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Newton. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Are you possession catching every time? Is that what that is?
On this drive, there's another first down. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And Davis has it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. On that quick throw, what do you think? Possibly something they saw at the line to go there?
Possibly in the game plan. And you notice they went with an empty backfield. No backs there to help with pass protection. So you have to have a counter to that because you know they're probably going to bring pressure when they see an empty backfield. So you get rid of the ball quickly. Quick drop, ball's out of the quarterback's hands, keeps it from getting hit, and they get a completion.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
20.
Throwing again. Newton. And a hit jarred and loose. It's incomplete. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
You don't fucking say. These motherfuckers let go
This
of him.
offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Newton.
Got him.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Oh, Trubisky going to throw. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. This is Cohen. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now it's Trubisky. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way. Because you covered everything.
Both my running backs hurt. The same fucking injury.
And picks it up anyway. And now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
I don't even know who my third running back is, bro.
Trailing here in the fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Okay, I'll take it. No speed, but we should have power. We should be able to brutalize these motherfuckers.
Down just beyond the 35.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain.
Quadricep strain. Other one had a pec. Other one had a pec strain. He got a quadricep strain. Some bullshit, man. I have one healthy running back now.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They run again with Ware. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And complete over the middle, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. Now they'll run it on the toss. Can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this
Merlin
is
scored
surprising.
again?
I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on
Jesus,
hand
bro.
placement
How
and
is
blocking
Ohio State
downfield.
9-1 giving
Might
up all
wanna
these
take that
cookies?
course.
On the run, it's Ware. Ware gets hit, and the ball is loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
Following the fumble recovery, Newton. He's going to let it fly. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Newton. And he comes back with one complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. From the gun on third down, Newton. And that is
That's the Cam Newton we all know and love.
With 5 seconds to go.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third
Yes.
down. They could have run it.
I don't think I gave up a
Either
touchdown
one
last
was
week either.
available. They chose to try and get it through the air.
That's how you start
but they
off the
run
season,
successful.
fellas.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. One last throw here for Newton. Forced out to his left.
They bet
And
not.
he gets it
Okay.
all the way down inside the 10 and mark
Good
him at
game,
the
bro.
5. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is, because let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for Brooklyn, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And now